So now I'm streaming. It should be live. Okay, excellent connection. This is Pog. So let us commence. Okay, I have to make sure everything is ready. I have to let me listen to my stream real quick. Okay. Okay, so everything is working. Let me just pull up the chat on my phone, and we'll be off to the races, as some people will say. You know. So let me open up the live stream. Let me turn down my volume. There is a person in chat, but I think that's me, so I'm not gonna go off on that. It's been a while since I've streamed, in like a couple days and all that, so it's not like anybody missed me, I would say. I mean, I haven't been really doing good in the streaming thing, so in neither the video title either. Let me go to my YouTube studio real quick. Got one in there. That's not bad. We did alright. I'm saying, yeah. I think that was just me. I guess YouTube had to. So yeah, okay, we're gonna do some basic drawing. I just wanted to learn how to do some drawing and all that. Just wanted to get some basics down, I'd say, for today. So let us learn. Let us learn. I have to start my Adobe. I also have to download a couple images and move them together almost. So let us. I don't know if I could even bring this up on stream. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it from memory, or I might have to bring up a couple photos by themselves. So let us commence forth. Okay. Hello, welcome to chat, Rumi. So today we're gonna be doing some basics, I guess, cause I didn't really feel like playing video games today, just for the fact that kind of boring. Oh, what happened? I don't know what to guess, cause I don't know the context. But what happened? Is something good? Oh, you got a pet bunny. That's cool. I know I don't sound excited, but that's cool to hear. Because I haven't been a huge pet guy myself, honestly. I have a dog now, which his name is Max, but oh no, it was nothing too serious. It was just the content I was working on. But yeah, it's cool to hear. You got yourself a pet now. That's always cool to hear. I haven't been a pet person myself, really. Like, I have a dog, but it's just that's more like my sister's dog, really. So that's what's been happening. So I today wanted to learn how to draw women, or how to get the basics down. So there are different shapes I have to just get down. There's not going to be anything too graphic. I can't bring up a lot of photos because I don't know if YouTube is going to be okay with that. So it's been a while since I've used this. I've been just mostly drawing on pen and paper. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch because I've never done women. Okay, so there are different shapes I know. Like, there are basics and all that. So there's this shape, which is more top heavy than bottom. There are certain people who are more bottom heavy than they are top heavy. So they're built like that. And then, like, just for safe measure, tits. Right? Then there are some people who are pretty evened out on both sides. So they're kind of more like fuck, I don't know how to do this. Like that. Like, they're more like a timepiece, really. But they're kind of more evened out on both sides. It's really weird because they have this and then the one thing I somewhat know is that the tits and the pecs are a lot more different, because the pecs, that looks like a really shitty pec, but like, let's just pretend these are pecs, right? This connects to the deltoid. There's this little bit there that's your armpit, connects to the deltoid, right? The titty goes above the pec, but is completely different from the, completely different from this little strand there. So the arm will be right there and whatever, right? That's a pretty thick arm for a woman, usually. But there's the armpit there, and then the titty is right there. That's the general basics of what I know. Of course, the pecs on a woman are usually not that, Oh, yeah, no problem. Again, I was just, like, explaining, how this works. I don't know how women work. I've never seen a woman ever in my life. I think they're just government drones, personally. Why do you think they're so inquisitive? It's crazy. Not really government drones, they're more spies, really. That's how I see it. But yeah, there's some women who are more top heavy, and, you got a bit of an ass there, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how I see women majority of the time. It's mostly the head shape, because I can get down a head shape for a man with no issue, because like most men's jaws are pretty sharp and all that. But with women, it's super weird because I've always been told that they have a pretty soft jawline. But then you see women with like massive fucking like ripped jawlines that look more masculine than I do. So it's very weird. Getting the head shape down too is really hard. Because mostly what makes my females a lot different from my males are the eyes, because the fact they'll have that little thing there, that little eyelash there at the very edge of their eye. So, a lot of these are kind of shit, because I didn't really put that much effort into them. So we're going to just start up a new one and see what we can create. Because I don't know if I'm even ready at this point. So let us get the general shape down. I'm going to do like a more top-heavy woman because that's a lot easier for me, for the fact that I draw a lot of men, so. That works. If I were to connect them like that. That's the wrong way of connecting them. That's the actual male body. Okay. If I go like that. Then it looks a lot better. Okay. Just make that the neck or whatever. This is gonna look really bad. Those are massive titties, holy fuck. It's mostly getting the proper dimensions down for the titty, because women are very complex for the fact that they're actually, like, men it's usually pretty simple because men are like that, like, they're pretty normal when it comes down to, like, their dimension, because they're very flat, usually. Majority of men are pretty flat, like, they're like that, that's a humpback, holy fuck. Give him a neck. No, it's pretty simple, right? But with women, now you have to shrink this down a bit, but now you have to add a teardrop there, or like a something. You have to add something there, so it's just a lot more effort, Well, you guys wanted a toned body. Well, we got that, So yeah. Either way, this isn't the best look either. That's so bad looking. I don't know. I was thinking about playing a video game today. I don't know what I want to do on stream. Because I have Assassin's Creed 3 downloaded. The issue was I didn't get past the Hatham part. So it's going to be like a couple hours of that boring part that you have to play through. So it's just like, I don't remember that part when playing it as a kid. So I don't know if it's like new. It's completely new to me. Maybe because my older brother played through most of it for me because I sucked. But I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot harder. But yeah, see, like this is usually what the average man will look like usually, and with women, their back part are a lot more accentuated like that, so it's a lot harder to get that down. I could definitely draw a side part for a woman though. Let me just. It all starts off with the head for me, because if the head isn't correct, then I might as well just give up at that point because it's not gonna look good. Eh, that would work. That works. Like that. That's a very long, skinny neck. That's the collarbone. This helps me decide where the top of the deltoid muscle will be going. But usually I'll draw the pec of a woman, because women have pecs too. Because now I can get away with doing this. And now, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to draw women. I'm not a professional at this. Definitely not. Personally, on pen and paper, I do a lot better. On pen and paper, I do a lot better, because this just feels too smooth for me, you know? Um, but I'll make this work, because this is the only easy way for me to kind of stream this. It's a lot more entertaining, because if I had to, I would have to move the cam, and that's just a pain in the ass to have to do all the time, so. Um, yeah. So, I don't know what I'm even doing. I can somewhat. There you go. I could somewhat do fancy writing like that. Um, I can't do an O. I can't really do fancy words with bigger words like that. But let's try something new. I want to see if we could do a cartoon character. I know this was about to be about women, but I feel like that's something I gotta learn on my own time because I can't bring up reference images. So we're gonna just fucking go batshit crazy. Um, it's very generally good locks, and then we're gonna. It's actually a she. We can make it a she, and then. Um, Wow, that looks like ass. I don't know. I don't really have anything. Actually, let's look into my sketchbook. Let's see if we could pull out anything. Let's see if we could plagiarize off of past Sean. That wouldn't be a bad thing to pull in and try to trace. I don't really have much I can do because I can't really bring all these up very quickly. So, I don't know. Let's try and do something new. Let's try. It's all about trying, right? Wait a minute. B. Let's go a bit more cartoony. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you. I'll see you when I can, if anything. And then, yeah, it's very hard to make this entertaining when I don't know what I want to do yet. But thank you. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just play some video games then on stream, and then I'm gonna just do whatever. There you go. Let's move it. There you go. Let's do something a bit more fun on stream. We'll be playing some good old fashioned. We'll play Skyrim if anything. I think it'd be a lot more fun. What do we want to play? If any, let me share the stream. I'll get more people in, if anything, and we'll get a bit more in here, and then there. Okay. Now, I'm thinking about playing TF2, but knowing all the bots and all that, I don't really want to have to play that. Spellbreak would be fun because I actually wanted to do a video on Spellbreak for so long because I think it's actually a really good game. I really do think it's a good game. And I just don't know what to do with it. And I don't have any friends to play with right now. So, if anything, I could try to show how I go through the creative process of drawing shit, I guess. I don't. If I had to show like the proper way I do my drawings and all that, it would be like a 5-step thing. It would just kind of be down to like thinking about what I want the character to be doing, finding reference photos and all that. Welcome, second viewer. Welcome to the chat. How's it going? I will be. What's up, Ryan? Hello. I do not have Mario Kart on PC, so I cannot play that. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Mom? Hello. So I just don't know what because we do have a bunch of games. We could play Doom Eternal. We could do a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch we can do. I wanted to show off a game called Spellbreaker. I thought that was a really fun game. Ghost Runner I think was fun, but just it's too quick. I beat it too easily, so it was just kind of just unfun. We can play House Flipper and just do dumb stuff in there. It depends what you guys want to do. We can play some Skyrim. I have that installed. I have a bunch of mods there too, so we could always just install more mods if we want to make the game a bit more harder or a bit more funny looking and shit. So again, it's up to the chat to decide on what. We can play Borderlands 3. I still have a bunch of shit to do on Borderlands 3. I just didn't get to it. So, yeah, I don't know what I want to do. Well, so yeah, we're gonna just roll the dice on this one. What do we say, chat? Well, we're gonna just roll the dice. Our bit rate's dropping. That sucks. Let's roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? Spin the wheel, and we're gonna just put in a bunch of games. Let's just get rid of that. Dark Souls 3, Doom Eternal. I think I spelled that wrong. By a long shot, I spelled it really wrong. Creed. How many games do I have? We'll play Skyrim, if anything. Skyrim. You can go back to drawing 2. I don't mind that. And we'll do House Flipper. If we get that, then we'll just fuck around on that. House Flipper. Cyberpunk, I don't think my PC can even handle that, so then we'll just put TF2. And, that's really all I have right now on my desktop, so let's just spin the wheel. Let's see what happens, you know? I guess we're playing some Skyrim, I guess. So, I guess we'll buckle in for that one, you know? Let me close out that. Keep everything running. Let's hop on Skyrim. And, we'll just go from there, I guess. So there's nothing much I can do right now. So, yeah. We'll start up a new game, if anything. You could always load up another save if we get bored of this, but right now I'm kind of just hyped to just play some good old-fashioned Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? Some Skyrim. Yeah. I'm glad that everybody's having fun in chat, you know. We're gonna try to make a really fun character. I don't know why I even have this installed still. It doesn't really even work. It just looks like shit. It's just, Bretons are one of the better races, so I might want to pick them, but kinda don't want to at the same time, because they're fucking boring. Plays a cat person. Red guard, I don't want to play as a fucking dragon. I don't know why I even had that shit installed. It's lore breaking. Fuck it. Wait, I don't want to play as a Bosmer. Let's play as a Breton. And, we'll try to have fun. I don't know what we can do right now. I don't know what we should do. I'm not an expert on this game. Even though I have like 500, 600 hours on this game. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know what I'm doing, because I do not know what I'm doing by the slightest. Let's just try to create a decent looking character, then we'll move on and then try to have fun. So actually, I know what we can do, and this is gonna be a lot more fun. Let's make a fucking let's make a dwarf, because they are short. They're short as fuck. So let's do that. I feel like that's a lot more fun. Gonna make them buff as fuck. So let's just keep on moving on. I don't know what I want to do. We could play as a mage, but I feel like that's just boring because it's like half of us waiting for magicka and shit. So also like the Bretons, even though like I have a mod that changes all the races and tries to make them a lot more different, there's barely anything different about half these races, which is kind of sucks. But it barely changes much. It definitely makes it a lot better because not everything would have basic stats. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's just try to have fun at this point. Nobody's really in chat, so I'm not really worried about coming off as boring. Let's just finish this and let's just play some Skyrim. Oh god. That looks so bad. And then There you go. This is all we can do for right now, and then we'll move on, and then we'll play
Approach,
some.
my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
We'll do the basic.
The strange and twisted hand of
We'll do a
fate.
basic playthrough right now, because I just don't want to have to go back to hell again later. So if anything, we'll just sit here and laugh for the cutscene to play out and all that. I really wish there was a skip cutscene button in this game, but I also realize everything takes place in actual in-game world, because Bethesda doesn't do cutscenes, so that sucks. But it is what it is, I guess. So, how was you guys' day? You know, was it good? Was it bad? Just let me know in chat, then we'll see what we can do about that, you know? I just have to keep on, gotta keep on the stream, because I don't want to just end it like 20 minutes, you know? I want to keep on going for as long as I can. And, if people join, people join. If they don't, well, boo fucking who, I guess. It sucks, but, you know, who cares? You know, but we're gonna be playing some good old-fashioned Skyrim. This is a game that I miss playing. Genuinely, I think it was a really fun game, and I think people should give it a try. Well, at least when it's on sale, because you should not be paying $60 for a game that has been out since 2012, 2011. That's a decade old. Like, that's ridiculous pricing. Even with all the DLC, that's still ridiculous pricing, because the DLCs are like 8 hours long minimum. And even less if you know what the fuck you're doing. But, yeah.
Speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? Jarl Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. They captured you. Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going. But
And,
Sovngarde awaits.
yeah, I genuinely think this game will be fun. I think it will. It just requires a lot of effort just to kind of want to get into and all that. Looking at it, playing the game yourself is magical, but, you know, sitting there and watching somebody else play it is kind of boring at times, unless you don't own the game.
I'm from
But, yeah.
Rorikstead.
So... yeah, I'm gonna probably play this character offline just so we can skip a lot of the grindy bits, like so I can get my smithing up, just so you guys don't have to witness that shit, because I think that shit's the most boring part of the game, is just power leveling through it. Like, I don't really like a lot of the Skyrim content sometimes, just for the fact that it's just power leveling. And it's fun to have a completed build, but when you're just power leveling with no role play or without anything, it just gets boring. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to avoid that in this stream. We're not gonna power level. We're just gonna try to enjoy the game as much as possible. You know, well, that's what I hope we get to do. But yeah. So no, that's generally what I want to do. I just hate this cutscene for it goes on for like a couple minutes and it's just leads on to really nothing. It leads on to a bad guy you end up whooping in like a couple seconds. So we're gonna be using a conjured weapon because I think with the mod I have, it makes conjured weapons a lot more interesting. So that's what I'm gonna be using. I just don't like the conjuration skill tree in general for the fact that it makes the game too easy if we can just conjure up shit. We'll only conjure things if we need to, if we need like damage. Either way though, I don't like it. It's just feels very easy. Especially if we're going to be using heavy armor, it's like you're a tank now that can't be killed. So we're going to try limiting what we can conjure and try not to conjure anything at all unless we actually need it. Only the reason why I'm going to allow for it to be in the game because we don't get a two-handed weapon. Because we're allowed to use two-handed weapons because we also want to join the companions and you can't use a bound weapon for that. You can't, so that sucks, but that's what we're going to try to do. That's what I hope we get to do, but yeah. let's just sit here and just get this done and all that. So
Leader of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel.
honestly, I kind of really wish we got that armor. Kind of, well, you can because you can craft it, but it's just so disappointing because I just wanted to wear the armor because it looks so cool.
Wait,
But
you there. Step
You know.
forward. Who are you? You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
I have like a beard growing down. I have to cut it because it's gonna look like a
It's not
neck
on the
beard.
list.
Yeah.
So
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain, prisoner.
I was thinking about playing Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, but I also realized that it's very unforgiving and just not very fun to play on stream. I don't mind playing the game, but I definitely think unless you had a couple tweaks and all that, it would be a lot better. I would have to download a completely different version. It would just be a pain in my ass. So I'll see if I can get that set up for next stream for you guys and all that. Simple as that sounds.
And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was it?
Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Actually, no, we're not going to conjure anything. We're going to use our sword to get pretty good early game. He did decently well in early game. I do want to grab the Warrior Stone for the fact we're going to be using a lot more Warrior skills than we are Conjuration. Conjuration already levels up very fast. Even with the Mage, even without the Mage Stone, it levels up really quickly. So we really won't need it for a good while. We are going to grab the Mage Hood. For the fact, it's going to give us extra Magicka, which for right now we will need. It'll give us 3 extra levels in Magicka, so it's going to be really good. If we can somehow get a ring too, that would be very good.
And there's like Call of Duty stuff,
So, that's what we're going to try to do.
That's my jump character.
To the block, prisoner.
You just gotta unlock money so you can actually buy stuff.
Let's just finish this, and of course I do want to use Dwarven armor for this character because I feel like the bulkiness of him in general will help make him look a lot more intimidating. Because I feel like if you just go for like Daedric armor, yeah, you're gonna have the best set of armor in the game, but it's also like, really, is that really that much fun to go for the most like sought out after armor? I just want to use Dwarven because it just looks a lot nicer, I'd say, because it's not too edgy. It doesn't look like random. It actually looks like there's some effort put into the character, or put into the actual design. So that's the reason why I like using it a lot more. Or using like Ebony too is also really good. But again, let's just run there. Of course, I think we should have 100 stamina. We're gonna have to kind of spread this character a bit thin when it comes down to where we place our attributes, because we're gonna want Magicka for casting and all that, but we're also gonna be able to like get that down, because as soon as we get our alteration up to level like 100 and we get all the perks we need to make sure we could absorb Magicka or be able to resist it a lot more, then we'll be better. I don't want to really absorb it because it hurts your conjuration, and we're gonna be conjuring up weapons. So that's the last thing we want to do is fuck up our chances of getting that weapon to defend ourselves. So we're gonna try to play it very safe and all that. Of course, we're gonna do a very, very tricky jump to hit the moose's head.
There's actually a drip card.
Bam. There you go. It's very important you do that. If you skip that bit, your build is not gonna work.
Come here.
And I'm gonna show you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned in
May as well take
Skyrim and all that.
You won't be needing it.
Wow, Bren's like average height in this universe. Not short, they're average. But yeah, just when you're going up against 6'8", 6'5" orcs and shit, you tend to look a bit smaller.
Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that.
But we're gonna try to use our very specific weapons. Of course, we're gonna use a one-handed weapon at the very moment. For a fact, that's all we have. access to, but we're also gonna want to level up our conjuration while we're at it. Yeah, so we do get average stamina per thing. So let's just gonna cast that out. As I just said, we absorb it. That you just saw that we absorb it. I don't know why.
We're not even loading in.
So we absorb 25 of spells, magic resistance by 15%. You also, so we ended up having a 50% chance of absorbing a spell because it brought us down less than our half. So that's gonna be very shit. That's gonna happen to us. Let's just hope it doesn't affect our weapons. If it doesn't affect our weapons, that's gonna be good. Because it doesn't. It's not like it's gonna take away from our magical book because we absorb it all back. But that's just gonna be so inconvenient when it does it. We're gonna want to grab everything off these guys. I do have a bandolier, which does make it a bit easier for me to carry all the shit I want. Like, so I'll get like 25 extra carrying space, but I don't think it's really that much broken. I feel like there's way more broken shit you can look at, so let's just grab the extra Helgen key for whatever, really. Get some basic gold. And there we go. Now we can head back out. But yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about spell absorption. It fucks over your own spells, because, you know, I don't know why it does it, but it does it, and it kind of sucks. Oh fuck, I didn't want to do that. Let me keep this. Let's just keep that my hand there. I don't like the way they run with the weapons like that, so again, we just want to hyper level up our conjurations right now. So it didn't do it that time, so we got lucky that time. But again, we do want to avoid summoning, but that's only after we get our weapons, so we don't really need to worry about it right now until we get our two-handed battle axe that you can get. The fuck out of my way, yeah. I want to steal this guy's shit. And then we will be on our way. Let's just grab all the potions we can right now, and then we'll keep on making our merry way. Of course, we're going to want to keep on conjuring our shit because we want as much firepower as we can out of the game. Please don't absorb it. Okay. So we're not absorbing it, which is good. That could just be due to luck, though. So actually, a new tactic that that we could teach you right now is that you can reach into the bars and loot the guy. Of course, not from this side, but you can just do that. Of course, we're gonna want some lockpicks and all that. Blah 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 blah. Fuck it, me to grab that. We'll grab as much as we possibly can because it doesn't hurt us to do so. Let's not break it on a novice lock. Come on, don't fuck me now. I'm on stream. Can't live with my failure. Don't move. I need to take everything from them. There you go. See, it was another package I could have lost out on, and I would have lost so much more space.
You can actually make.
Now novice hood.
Like Steve Harrington if you wanted to.
Now we should have way more than enough, especially since Breton's cast that for a lot less.
Dude, I've been like
We should be good. I hope so, at least. Let's cast this. Man, I remember back when I had an old PC, I used to play this like 30 FPS, but now I'm playing it in a glorious... it just looks shitty on my stream. So maybe I might want to fix that, because I do want it to be higher quality. Let's conjure the familiar. Wow, this is like the luckiest playthrough so far right now for me. Because we're actually getting bandoliers and shit like that we're gonna need. Which makes it seem like we're cheating, but it is a modded playthrough. I'm not hiding that, so. It's a modded playthrough. Yeah, see, like, Nords and all that get the, thing of casting... Wait, no, why is he not dying? Oh, because he had to get the kill cam, okay. I get the kill cam now. Oh, I should actually probably kill one of these guys for their weapon. Get the fuck back here. I'm gonna do it again. Eat shit. I need his weapon, because I don't want to be stuck with my one-handed thing for too long. Because that's the one thing I don't want to level is my one-handed shit. So, let me get you. And then bam. So we should be good for right now. Let's put that back up there. Move it. The one thing I don't like though is that bound weapons have their level cap. So if I wanted to make it a lot better, I would have to put fortified two-handed, which I already do that in general, but you know, it's a lot I have to do. So it's a lot more preparation and planning, because if you want to use bound weapons early on, you can, but you should try to use it, because you can do this build too in vanilla. You just have to be there are people like Yervy who make this build work in vanilla, and it works pretty well. But yeah, this two-handed weapon is gonna be so fucking clunky. I could already tell. So we are gonna be looking for like garnet or whatever jewels we can find on the spiders, because there's a small chance that they can. We didn't find any, sadly, but you know, we're gonna keep on moving up.
Brace your cringe.
And
Brace
there's
your
actually
cringe.
the one thing I like about this mod is that there's actually if you start off on like another end, you hear about Helgen, you actually go to hell. And you actually find people, you find the one guy who survives here before the cave collapses. Let me just kill you. Actually, just take the bear pelt, it's worth something. Let's say it's not worth a lot, but it's worth something. We're gonna just try to profit off of what we can right now. Because I'm not like major slack where I'm like perfect with my builds. I'm not like pinpoint with them. I'm instead like, you know, I'm very loosey-goosey with it. That's the reason why my builds come out like very subpar, if not a bit better. We do get to pick a religion, so harvest the fruits of nature. I don't know what that means.
I don't have it. I don't think none of us here have it. Colton, if
We
keep
could,
going now,
because we're gonna
would you
become a
download
werewolf
Citrix
with
too?
this build. Because I actually like the werewolf mod I have. I'm gonna have to also improve some things, but
But he didn't want to sign it in. He didn't want to.
let's get Akatosh for right now, because dragons will be our bane early games. So if we can get that a bit higher up, we should be solid. We should be very solid, and we should be ready to go. It will take us a bit to get to that point, so I'm not really planning on doing much, you know.
Now ain't this
Bad
is
time to talk, friend.
We are clapping their cheeks. Well, this is because we do have heavy armor, but even then, though, I only have like a 40 armor thing, so it's not even that good.
I have a question.
I mean, I remember back in the day, I thought like a
Was I the first one to
200,
actually,
300 armor was
make
good,
the
but then I
type of
realized the
tag,
armor cap is at like fucking ridiculously high compared to what I was prepared for.
Was I?
We're gonna invest a bit into Magicka, but we're gonna want to make our conjure spells right now cost a bit less, because we can. So
Yeah,
also
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to go
yeah,
straight
yeah.
there and get my axe, get my Daedric axe very early on. Well, it's gonna be more like an orcish axe at that point because it does the same amount of damage as it, but with a couple of proper points and put in there, we can make it work. This is really good. Come here if you want like extra enchanted gear for enchanting training early on. It's very good. Also, it's a good way if you're playing as a mage. It's a good way to get your destruction skill. So, you know, it's really good to get your destruction enchantment down, like cost down. So it's very good. The one thing I don't like about melee characters, because they get boring after a while. Because you dominate early game because everything scales to your level, so you end up dominating. and so it just becomes boring. But with this Breton power, after we discover all 3 of these, we will we'll get extra shit. But I want to look at this. Oh, so we get 15 more damage with power attacks and all that, because we do have a different one and all that. Oh, so we get 30% power thing, and we learn our warrior skills a lot faster. That's what we're gonna want. We're only gonna want to discover 10 of these standing stones, and then we'll get our racial power, which allows us to mimic any other power in the game. So, which is pretty complex for what it really is. It just allows us to be a lot more versatile. It's like, even with the mod, our character, like Bretons, are still one of the better races in the game. And as you can see my tier list on that, there are some people who agree with me, disagree with me. We're gonna kill this evil witch lady.
I'm just a bitch. Never should have come.
Bam. You know she's evil because we didn't get a bounty for killing her. I'm gonna just do our alchemy thing. I don't really care about alchemy. I never really liked it very much, so that's the one thing we don't really want. Also, one thing I don't really want. Oh yeah, there's an emerald in this exact spot here. Again, if you can go back and rewatch the little clip I just did and find out for yourself. The emerald, it's a flawless emerald, so it's a lot of money. We're gonna want to come back to Embershard Mine when we have our thing. We'll come back here when we fully have everything that we need. So that means we're gonna have to skip out on the jewels at the very end. But oh, that you look weird. Please die. His head is darker than his entire body. His hair is on here is a lot darker, which is really weird. I could clear them out and get a couple levels, but it's not worth it. So we're gonna do like the little we could play on legendary difficulty, but I feel like that just slows down gameplay. It's not very fun for how much it slows it down. And then alchemy becomes a must instead of because if you don't have alchemy in a build, it's gonna be pretty solid. It's gonna be solid without it. But if you have alchemy in a build, you end up becoming God. Very slowly you become God. With this though, we're not gonna go crazy with it, because we do have perk overhaul, which probably nerfs it down a bit to not be so fucking crazy, but still. This build, we could probably take it to like level 90 and still not even have all the perks we might want or need. I'm gonna go here. I do want to talk to these people first, because we want the quest for the Golden Claw. Because it's really good money early on. Really good, like 400. And let's just go here. Let's sell our fur boots, some of our armor that we won't need. All of our shit, just for the fact it's just really good money. This playthrough I did not get the Amulet of Zenithar, which would have made this a lot more better prices. I would have sold it for a lot more. So we're gonna just leave him be now. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna sell a couple of the books. Like, we don't really need destruction books. We won't really need it or want it. So let me just take this. Let me sell my Black Mage robes, book wraps. My Imperial pouches. We might want that for some good old-fashioned training. That, get rid of that. Oh wait, did something happen? We're gonna want this. I can help get the clawback, and then bam. Once we get the clawback, we get to steal some of the stuff, and they're about him being angry, because he ends up becoming a friend, which makes it where I could take some of his shit. I could, he can never take some of my shit, because I will kill him if he takes some of my shit. That will have an issue. Here, there. Resist Magicka. That's actually really fucking good to have early on. Especially if you're not a mage character. Especially if you're not going to be using magic all the time. If you're going to be a mage, then yeah, you might want to not use it. But, with that though, I will gladly put on that ring. Gladly. Okay, we're going to want to go here. We do want to join the companions. You can skip the giant there. The only reason why I do it is because I like getting complimented for
flashbang on.
doing so average that they give me a compliment. So that's the only reason why I do it. It also, I don't know if it even raises disposition. They just have like a slightly higher opinion of you. So
Haha, you fool.
but we're gonna be doing some major damage.
God, that's
One
racist.
thing early on we might want to get is in this little
Racist.
I'll have to get it. I'll get it now. Not now, but I'll get it later. Right now, I want to get that thing so we can level up Conjuration, so we level up twice as fast.
Well,
We're gonna want to put like maybe 2 perk points into heavy armor if we can. Knowing how we're playing as Brent, we might only get to put 1 in there, but still will help level up our shit. So you know. But once we can cast that Conjuration spell for like 100 Magico, the one that we actually need to do damage, then we're good. We're set. We're balling. So yeah, just avoid that because you don't really need it. It's useless. It doesn't do anything. And then I'll show you guys an exploit if I can for this one. Because there are some people like me, like I don't mind exploiting the game. I don't mind it. If the game will allow me to do it, then I'll just come up with some bullshit reason why I'm doing it. Just because, like, grinding out money on this game is just annoying because it's just make potions, repeat, make potions over and over. So it just gets boring, you know? And mind you, you won't even start making money on your potions until, like, way later in the game. I mean, until you have your alchemy at 100, you won't even be making, like, some of your money back. So it's just wasted skill, you know? If this was a vanilla game of Skyrim, I would 100% be bum rushing alchemy, just to have a good character early on. But we're not doing that. So, of course, what I like to do, I don't like doing the dragon quests too early on. I don't like doing the main quest so early, but I might have to keep just to keep people's attention really, because fighting the dragons is what makes the game a bit harder. Because they'll just come out of nowhere and you might not even be prepared. So, another good way to make money is this woman right over here. So she's like, people are bothering her, so you're gonna want to just do this. It's very easy. If there's a beggar here, you can literally just give him 1 gold. And it will do the job. We do not have that, so we're gonna just go and throw punches with him, and then we'll, simple as that, really. We're gonna just do that because I kind of don't like this guy. What's up, bitch?
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she?
Let's fucking fight, pussy.
Come on, let's see what's in there.
Square the fuck up. You getting your shit rocked? Oh my god. Okay, I need this bitch to move out the way. She almost caught this left hook. Eat shit, nerd. Yeah, fucking... This guy actually ate shit. It's so sad.
Finished, Jen. Lol.
I'm a
Not
bard by
funny.
trade.
Lol, but yo, are you Jen rushing?
So yeah, we actually dicked on him so fucking hard. That's actually ridiculous. So we should... Oh, there's a beggar. But you can pay him and, of course, you might want to do this a bit later because you get more gold because it scales. It's one of the quests that actually scales to give you better rewards. We're gonna join the companions a bit later on. We're gonna do the complete companions DLC. This is more of like a lawful good character, so we're not gonna make him do a bunch of evil shit. Really. We can make them like a lot. No, did we say? No, he's not like evil. Why did I say lawful? He's like a good character. He's not gonna be like an asshole.
I think
God.
Brace isn't playing as Trapper because we did. He was cringe.
So yeah, that's what we're working on. Just skip by her because if you don't feel comfortable doing the quest yet, don't even do it. It's not worth it. Books. We're gonna want Bound Battle Axe.
Just stop, okay?
It's really good. It's actually, if you're doing a two-handed character and you have enough to cast it, this is the spell you're gonna want early on. It costs literally nothing for right now, but Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. I didn't ask.
Dude, you need to get out of here.
But yeah.
Here, let me heal you. Let me heal you.
We'll keep an iron greatsword with us just so, because we can join the companions later on. I want to do that. But we're going to do something. We're going to just skip past this because we kind of don't care. We're going to want to go to this little place. There's this little place that has these gauntlets. They're called Iron Hand Gauntlets. They increase our two-handed attack damage by 15%, which for right now is really good. Really, really good. Really solid.
And he knows...
How much will this last for? It'll last for 135 seconds, so we get 2 minutes of Orcish battle axe damage that swings very fast. These are one of the faster weapons in the game. One of the fastest weapons in the game, alongside this one Orcish Warhammer. There's this one Warhammer that's really fucking quick. I just don't know. I just don't like the way it looks. It still looks like an Orcish thing. You know, but it swings, I think, a bit faster than a greatsword, or it swings on par with that. Which means it gets the damage of it, but it gets the damage of a Warhammer, which is a lot better than a lot of other ones, but swings a lot slower, or swings a lot faster. So it's pretty much one of the better two-handed weapons in the game early on. Later on, though, I don't think you can smith it up. So conjuration, okay, there you go. But conjuration is gonna be our greatest level, or it's gonna be our greater level up bar. We're gonna invest into some health right now.
Come.
Bound weapons do a lot more damage.
Go.
We actually might want to get this casting. We do want it to last a lot longer. We do want it to last a shit ton longer. But now it's gonna cost us a lot less. It actually looks kind of cool. It looks very mystical. It looks like something that you would see.
You know, Bryce, I'm blaming this on you. This is your fault.
Right now, it's not doing the greatest of damage, as well because our skill is very low too. There you go. They're dead. Okay. Now let's move up. With how many times we're going to be casting this in this dungeon, we're probably going to have, like, maybe a couple levels under our belt. No issue.
Who's that? Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be up at the summit. Never.
Just kill him. Just get it over with. He's blind. We're doing him a favor at this point. So we're going to want to put this away, and we're going to just want a power level right now.
See, I can't tell if you're actually chasing Bolton. Yo.
So yeah, it's gonna be one-shot city until it's gonna be one-shot city for a bit until we get out leveled.
Yeah. That's just wrong.
Yeah, we took that.
He's just gonna camp the gen. I know him.
So yeah. We also might want restoration just so we can heal ourselves so we don't always have to rely on potions, but that's the bigger threat right now. A lot of these guys are just easy kills at this point. Yeah, oh, fuck you. Whoever hit me is gonna die. I don't know why they put a Warhammer there. I whenever I'm there, it's always there.
What the? Dude, I can't heal you, and I don't even know where
He's
you
dead.
are, my guy.
We're gonna do a pro gamer move, and we're gonna rest. So we get all of our HP back, and it auto saves for us. Of course, it's gonna auto save right now anyway, but still.
Bryce, look for him.
Oh, we might want to let him get back. No, if he's just gonna just do that, he's dead. Don't fall. You have an interesting, cool sword that I actually might want to take. You fucking asshole. Okay. Iron Hand Gauntlets. That's what we really wanted. And then a steel longsword. We'll take that just in case. And we get a brigand plate harness. So that's not bad. Fur hood has nothing for us. Iron Hand gauntlets. With that. There you go. Oh god, we're stuck in animation. There you go. This looks like something you would actually see in the Skyrim universe. You wouldn't see like a bunch of this fancy shit. Oh, wait a minute. We just got a fucking new mitochondria. We actually might want that. The magicka is good too, but we're not really running into magicka enemies that are gonna really put a dent in us. There is a glitch though. If you just run upside this mountain or run down it, well, you're gonna have to deal with some of this shit, but you have to deal with that quest marker just being out of place, but nothing too bad, nothing we can't handle.
No.
Fuck. It was a novice lock and I
Say
fucked
no,
it up.
say no. Say no, just say no.
So we should be prepared, like we have the weapons we'll need. Just so we can level up our conjuration, just so we can get better damage.
We're gonna be done with this gen!
We're gonna wanna, let's just keep the steel longsword. It actually looks mad nice. I like that one a lot more than the bound battle axe.
I'm coming. Did you recover?
Alteration too, damn. We're actually getting a shit ton of things for alteration. Maybe the game's telling me
Thanks for the
something.
demonstration. That's really helpful.
Okay. This hood looks like ass. So we're gonna want to head back.
Sure you don't want me to heal you? I mean,
These guys we don't care about yet. We want to do the quest for the Riverwood people.
dude, let
Just
me
get the
heal you.
golden clawback,
You need to
and
stop moving.
this will give us
You want
a
me to heal you, you gotta
shit
stop
ton of
moving,
free
okay?
levels.
'Cause then I can't heal you then.
And mind you, we still
Oh,
haven't
is that door over
upgraded
there?
our two-handed
Is that door over there?
shit yet. So we're still balling out.
Dora, can
And after this, we're gonna have so many perk points. I just like the steel longsword a lot more. There you go. It is the arcane warrior, not like the average fucking Joe. So I guess we're stuck playing with magic now, but you know, I don't mind it. We already invested so many perk points into it, so we're gonna just keep on going on. There you go. So let's move it. Oh, the only issue was on horseback. So if we ever are gonna do
He just left.
So if we ever are gonna do horseback armor, we're gonna wanna do other things. I have to take this call real quick.
Gavin already said no.
So. Hello? Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you. Yeah. Evidently, I could just turn it off because it's not like anybody's in there, so. Alright. I'll be there. Okay, so I'll just be ending the live stream for today. Oh, now you get to see my hair, but I'll be ending the live stream right now, and maybe we'll hop